Evening with us. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. They've got Johnson, also Knipple out there, and it's Carroll in at the center position. And for the Spurs, Stephon Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's the Prodigy in at the 3, small forward. Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Stanley. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the Prodigy. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the 3-point line. That's just today's game.
And he banks in the layup.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Knipple. Takes the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line on this one. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Knipple. Here's Stanley. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
San Antonio again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Miller outside. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
That one drops for him.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Miller. Last game he had 28 points. To the left side wing. Here's Carroll, covered by Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. He's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Castle. Thompson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bates comes in for Stanley. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Bates. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Thompson right side. 16-footer.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Taking on last year's champions, who recently toasted them in the NBA Finals.
He gets it in there.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Thompson outside. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. The 3. Carroll with the rebound. Hawks trail by 4. It's stolen. Here's Harper. Wembanyama with it. From deep. And that's not going to go. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute it.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Thompson, Knipple out there with Brandon Pajemski, and it's Bates in at the 2. Checked in for Pajemski. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Longley. To the paint. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He had 46 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. And performances like that validate his star status. Someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling... Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Hawks trail by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Thompson. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Pass to the prodigy. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
5 to shoot. They now take the lead. Thompson's got 11 points.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Mills. Mills with a screen on Smith. And here's Knipple from the arc. Longley with a rebound.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
San Antonio again missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
A minute 37 left in the first half of this game. Mills, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And the Hawks making a change here. Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Wells. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Here's Stanley. Pass to Carroll. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the Prodigy gets it to go. The Prodigy's got 7 points for the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Thompson. Takes one from 10 feet. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
The Prodigy. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Wells. Drops in the 3. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Jacks up a 3, and the Prodigy gets it to go. The Prodigy's got 22 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
The shot by Carroll, no good. Here's the Prodigy. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
The tray at the horn knocks it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You take a look at the Spurs. When you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though. Each game presents a new challenge.
All right, now let's talk about our game, San Antonio in a competitive contest.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Castle. No made baskets yet. They've got Harper. He's out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's the Prodigy. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Hawks trailing. Here's Stanley. Pass to Knipple. Buries it down low. Knipple's gotten his third basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Castle outside. They set the pick. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level. Well, after nailing the first three out of the break, you can give them a pass for not making that one as well.
Here's Stanley. They set the pick from outside the arc. That one is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to the prodigy. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Hawks trail by 3. Here's Stanley. Pass to Carroll. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Harper passes to the prodigy. Banked it in off the glass. The prodigy's got 33 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Yes, it's good.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Castle outside. There's a screen. Offline with a 3. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The Spurs making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Spurs trail by 7. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. They've got Brandon Miller, and it's Mills in at the 4. And they recover it. Here's the prodigy. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Hawks. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Miller. Here's Stanley. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama screen. Fires it. And right through it goes. The prodigy's got 35.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
outside. Misses a three. San Antonio trailing here. Jones, the pass to the prodigy. San Antonio moving the ball around. Stolen by Miller. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Mills. Here's Stanley. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
So for the Hawks, Carroll, he's checked in for Thompson. Johnson comes in for Mills, and Knippel subbed in for Bates. Takes it inside. The prodigy can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all we need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Here's Stanley. They set a pick. Let's loose for three. Knocks down the trifecta.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
No good from three. Atlanta leading by 8. Johnson outside. Oh, he jammed it.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Down it goes.
Hey, nice hook shot. That's a go-to move for him.
Jacks up a three. Johnson with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Carroll, covered by Wembanyama. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And misses. Cash from downtown.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Carroll, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, that was a gimme.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometimes. Nothing is guaranteed.
Oh, it doesn't go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Johnson. Miller fires. The free ball is down. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Misses the three.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Atlanta.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what. this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
At the line for the
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
I'm called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Atlanta easily.
Cheap-ass computer. Piece of shit.
All right, MP. Be the best. You got to beat the best. Tonight you got a chance to do just that.
Yes. Yes. Tonight's the first game in our All-Star series, and we're going to see how I stack up against someone who wants to take my position on the All-Star team.
But why is a game like this more important than any other game? You know, as far as proving you're an All-Star.
Because it's a marquee matchup. 2 top guns going at it. A lot of people decide their votes off of a game like this.
It's eyeballs.
Easy.
All right, so, you feeling any pressure, or...?
Look, brother. Pressure ain't on me. It's on whoever's guarding me. So, this is what you put in all that work for. Games like this. MP, out.
Good, MP.
Over here, over here.
Met in the middle, 17, number 31, John Curry.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got the prodigy. Harper is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Zorber in at the force. And for Denver, they've got Richardson. Curry is out there with McDaniel. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. He might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
All eyes tonight are on the elite matchup at small forward. I spoke with MP about it. He said, it's a great test for both of us. Not as much individually, but more like which guy can lead his team to a win, who can get it done. He wants to let the scoreboard do the talking, guys.
And thanks for the story. You know you have to like that attitude.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's the prodigy, and it's Murray Boyles with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
They grabbed their own miss. Pass to McDaniel. There's the triple, and the three ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Richardson. 8 points his last outing. Here's McDaniel. And the Nuggets in the game from Giannis.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Richardson outside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Going inside, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Richardson. Curry, a screen on Harper. Richardson the pass to Curry. Here's McDaniel. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. It's to Curry. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Make some noise for your one and only Nuggets dance team.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Aiden Watson, he's checked in for McKinney. And it's Vassell in for Richardson. San Antonio also making some changes. Smith comes in for the prodigy. And Trey Jones subbed in for Castle. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Jones lets it go. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Curry. Now Watson. Just 5 to shoot. Curry on the wing. Sorber with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Harper. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And I think that's the speed Wembanyama needs because the defense is always going to be on him.
Curry against Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Longley's checked in for San Antonio. Cancel comes in for Harper. .56 seconds left in the first. Spurs. It's making a change here. McDaniels checked in. The prodigy, he's checked in for the Spurs. Misses the layup.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with McDaniel. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Bates in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Denver. There's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time, and the versatility he brings defensively, major value add.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last game out against the Pelicans got the job done. He dropped 56 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Spurs trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. A prodigy's shot is good.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Vassell. He has 5. He gets it in there. McDaniel's got 5 points in the quarter.
This shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Stripped it away. Castle with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, Filipowski inside. Here's Bates. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by, pass to Murray Boyle.
2 minutes.
This one for 3 doesn't go for him. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's the prodigy, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Watson's checked in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now Watson, his first shot coming late, and he hits the jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
The Prodigy passes to Jenkins. They set the pick. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's the Prodigy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Here's the Prodigy. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Watson surveying the D. Here's Curry. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And here's Richardson outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's Denver in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey, everybody.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
Well, they lose Anthony Edwards, so it's not just the point they'll miss, it's the spark he brings.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Castle is out there with Hunter. Then there's the Prodigy. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Sorber in at the 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Richardson, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
The Prodigy, no good. Denver's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to McDaniel. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 9. Here's the Prodigy. Makes it off the glass. The Prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Here's Top Car. Here's Murray Boyle. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's the Prodigy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Denver leading by 8. They set the pick. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 9.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills. And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Murray Bowles gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray Bowles has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nuggets. Here's the prodigy, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wembanyama passes to the prodigy, and he drives in. Count it. And that's now 37 points for the prodigy.
Making plays for others. Wembanyama.
The Nuggets leading by 9.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to McDaniel. From outside, off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's the prodigy. Off target from three-point range. Denver's on the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight. And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Out of their last 5 days, how about all 5 from long range? Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Curry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama just 2 big down low.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Curry, a screen on Castle. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 7. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Richardson outside. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Murray Boyd. Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 11 points.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the lead and finish at the rim.
And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill. Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. McDaniel is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Kyle Filipowski. And it's Bates in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Watson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Takes the three. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 25 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's the prodigy to the paint. They double team Wembanyama. Jenkins tips it up. Wembanyama on the follow.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's McDaniel. And it's in there. McDaniel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. For the finish. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. The Nuggets leading by 6. Curry, a screen on Harper. Here's Murray Boyle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Curry. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Curry, a screen on Harper. Here's Curry. And here's the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's Richardson. McDaniel got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. From deep. Rebounded by Curry. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's McDaniel. Here's Curry. Wembanyama reels it in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Down he goes for 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets.
Spurs trail by 8. It's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Turn the fuck on, bitch.
At this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nuggets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game.
I already faggot ass motherfuckers, man.
The W.
And during the long NBA
Nobody's
season,
gonna
each
fucking
contest
beat them.
important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They're always nice to get win.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna run this shit